Hey everyone, it's VM Campos, Magic Fan. Welcome to another Saturday stream, 11 p.m. stream. Welcome. We're going to play some Magic Arena, hang out and chat, and then we're going to go over here to the Amazing Cam when things are amazing. And I don't have the other camera hooked up at the moment, unfortunately. It's kind of been glitching out a little bit, so it's just going to be the Amazing Cam over here, or the main game right over here. Now the cool thing is that I can put an amazing filter on the Amazing Cam, because when I switch over to the Amazing Cam, it'll actually look like this. Whoa, amazing! Look at that seamless transition. I transitioned over perfectly to the Amazing Cam without any sort of with no unseemliness, and then I'm going to transfer over to the regular game like this. Whoa, so seamless. We're back. Okay, so my frame rate looks great and the music is rocking, but I'm actually going to switch over to a different station. How about some Epic? We'll see how the Epic music plays. And, you know what? Let's go to EDM, actually. We'll see if that sounds all right. And, microphone sounds good. No drop rate. Frame rate seems okay. CPU seems good. My drink seems to be good. ASMR. Anyway, I guess we'll start the ranked core draft in one moment. I just want to play a match of traditional. I'm gonna play. What should I play here? What haven't I played in a while? Captain Storm. Let's try a Captain Storm match for a moment, and just see that our settings are correct. The Rev Prodigy is the opponent. Get to play first, of course. Pillage is cool. No creatures, light up the stage. Not a great draw. Not really a great draw, but we'll see what happens. So did you hear the news that I'm going to be part of the early access streamer event? No, not that. I already did that. Did you hear the news? Let's cut that and do that again. Did you hear I'm going to be a featured streamer? Did you hear the news? I'm going to be a featured streamer on the August 19th. That's in 2 weeks, right? So I gotta get ready for that. Make sure all my cameras are perfect. Dealing with an opponent with a Footlight Fiend. Alright, that's fine. Let's take a look at their hand. They're going to have a ton of burn, so they're going to knock this out of the sky. Ooh, Chandra, actually. Exile top card of your library during your turn if an opponent lost life. Okay, I guess we've got that going on. So we'll take Chandra because she's coming any minute now. Next turn, we're going to get that one haste 2/2. Then I'm going to have to murder it. I will Heartless pillage some stuff. Yes, go ahead and attack me for 3. Yes, you're ready to go. Go ahead. Okay, that's even better. Now my creature is in the sky, so you might want to be careful about that. You're going to have to then sacrifice 2 things, and I get a treasure which will light up the stage. This is epic. This is exactly how I want this deck to play. Totally vicious pirates. Totally heartless pirates. And I'm pillaging. Okay, so they dropped the land and they dropped their theater. That's fine. Then I'll do a stage to also get more cards. Another Choops. I'm not going to need that divest. Well, I guess they did their perfect thing here. Interesting. You should have done 2 damage to my freebooter so you can get back your Chandra. You know, I don't want to tell my opponent what to do, especially since they're sniping me, I'm sure. So, okay, next turn. Lightning Strike. Unless I get my land, and then I can Chupacabra. Skeleton. Okay, land. There we go. Let's drop Chups. I'm sure they want to do some graveyard fun with that skeleton, but instead we'll do that. And then at this point, I guess if they don't get... they might be out of gas. This is a card I have not seen yet, so... it could be good. Could be not. Crinarium. Okay, fine. Everything gets killed. So, they're going to do their Chandra next turn. That's fine. Whatever she does is not going to be that great. Her buddies that she'll create will just be 1/1s. So, do they want to summon it? Because the +1 isn't that great. Okay, that's great, actually. Gonna build up more of a squad here. So that's 5 damage. That pirate really helps itself. Stream health looks great. Volume of CPU fan is amazing. Actually, I often have an issue with that. Okay, well, let's do this. Let's bring out a Chupacabra for no reason. We got murder in hand. Lazotep Reaver, who cares? You can still get out a Chandra. Okay, they're gonna do their Chandra, they're gonna protect Chandra, fine. Ah, that's funny. Okay, so they're gonna do the buddies. There we go.
Hey, these little guys are great.
One. They're gonna send both to my Angrath, but I'll be able to block one. That's totally fine. Double lightning. So you took my Planeswalker, I'll take your Planeswalker, and then I got my critters right here. That's a 4/4. If they double block the Chupacabra, they can take it out, but I guess they're holding out hope that they will be able to amass that army or something. Instead, they have a land. I'm gonna predict it right there. Ooh, Ember Hauler. Okay, that one's kind of good. 2 damage to something, right? Well, let's cause them to use it. They're thinking very hard to throw some embers at my Chupacabra, which is totally fine. Because they have an army, and I have an army, which now they will block because they're getting dangerously close. There we go. They want to top deck something amazing. Next turn, Angrath to make that even bigger. That'll be a 6/6. Or not. Alright, so... what do we want to do here? I haven't even looked at this deck in a while. To... artifact or creature. They do have some relevant creatures. Yeah, we'll leave it as is, because... seems fine. And, I think the The deck is kind of set up fine for this particular non-tier opponent. Let's switch over this way to the amazing cam while we wait for the opponent. So, yeah, the opponent is, you know, they're playing fine. They seem to be playing their cards. They have interesting stuff. It's not a tier deck, which is great because I'm tired of tier decks for a bit. We'll just play a little bit of fun stuff. And then right now they're actually taking the time to go look for me on Twitch and snipe me, but joke's on them. I'm not on Twitch at the moment. Hey everyone, thanks for joining. I think I see someone else joining in the chat right there. How are you doing? I'm just waiting for my opponent, so I'm switched over to the amazing cam, and I will switch back over there. Hey Mark, how are you doing? Just fine. Thanks for joining. I'm playing round 2 against an opponent. I'm gonna start the draft in a moment. I'm just kind of getting things prepped for the stream and stuff. And I'm playing just a quick game of some Rakdos Pirates. We'll see how it goes there. I'm not on the play. This deck is best to be on the play because I have my freebooter. Next turn I'll have the ability to freeboot or to lightning strike, depending what they get. And how has your day been? Productive, I hope? Alright, 2 mana. Firebraid Artist. So that'll do a little damage to me while I take a peek at their hand. Ooh, we'll take that Lava Coil, thank you. Next turn, I guess I will lightning strike that artist. They're probably going to bring out their Lazotep Reaver. That'll give them a sack outlet. Oh, they do that instead. Fine. Top deck that. Hilarious. Okay, well, they've got a Lava Coil. So whatever I bring out will get taken out. I gotta do my freebooter, take that Lava Coil again. I have 4 mana. Okay, they're gonna have that. They're gonna bring in their other skeleton. Tap out of lands for the moment. I'm gonna go in to check out their hand. You had a lazy day. Storm covering the country. Oh, really? A lot of storm action. Here comes a Judith, which I will fry because she is powerful. Okay, so here's what I'll do. I will block their... I'll block their army, and they will think, oh, your creature is dead. But then, nope, lightning strike, Judith. Oh, I'm so dumb. I should have lightning striked Judith right away. So reading the card explains the card. Okay, well, right here, I'm gonna sacrifice this Forerunner because they've got a lightning strike in their hand. So I'm gonna bring another Forerunner. I'll get that lightning strike out of their hand, not in the most efficient way. I don't need my creature to get striked, but that's what I get for not reading the card. 3 lands left. That could be a Chandra. Seems like they have something else in hand. Yeah, most likely they have a shock or something, so... Go grab the next Forerunner. Eventually, I'll get like Captain Storm or something. Okay, so what did the top deck? Leyline, which is worthless. Scored in a third spot in the draft again. That's 3 times in a row. Oh, nice. Was that in real life or in digital life? I remember you mentioned it last week, I think. Alright, just a land. That's fine. No attacks. Do an attack like this. I guess I can murder that Reaver. Blue-green M20 real life play every Tuesday. Oh, cool. So I had a game of I had a real life game on Wednesday with 3 other people, and it was fun. We oh, nice. We played Command. Okay, actually, we played Vintage Draft and Vintage Cube Draft. I had my box of vintage cards from back in the 90s, and I ended up winning the game. You might have seen it in the Discord. I ended up winning the game with a 10 damage disintegrate to the face after my opponents had kind of picked each other off. And there we go. Can't handle the pirates. Alright, so cool. That was just the warm-up act. Time to draft. I'm going to do the draft for the week. Drafting M20. Let's see if we can get some fun stuff happening on the draft. I haven't been too amazing with... I haven't been too amazing in M20. Yeah, it was all my vintage... it was the vintage cards that I have as for... from 4th edition, well, from Fallen Empires to Mirage or so, from back in the old days. Okay, so there's an Unsummon, there's a Wave Crasher, return something back. That Dead Dino, I know, it's a, what is it, it's a 7/6, and then it does a little bit of, well, it makes you discard. Okay, so Wave Crasher 4/4 returns something back to my hand. Reduce to ash. Scuttlemutt. Negate Unsummon. Shock. Spectral Sailor. Renowned Weaponsmith. Add two colorless. Only for artifacts. Search your library for whatever. Reveal it, then shuffle. Heart Piercer. I saw someone, I think it was Deathsea. He did like an amazing Heart Piercer bow deck. Fairy Miscreant. Fairy Miscreant for some card draw. Maybe I'll do some of these elementals or an unsummon. Thought Distortion, big dragon, there's a healer, there's a flyer. I haven't decided on my second color yet. I'm blue so far. Should I try to make the Dragon Mage work? A 7 casting cost, but it's in double red. Nah. Goblin Smuggler. Guess we'll go with this healer. Ember Holler, double red. Zephyr Charge. Ferocious Pup. Maybe blue-green. Growth Cycle. Blue-white. Yeah, people are saying blue. Blue-red, definitely, for those elementals. Blue-green. Blue-white. I heard that white is not that great in M20, but if you pair it with blue, might work. Could do a growth cycle, something gets +3/+3. Zephyr Charge, something gets flying, or a 1/3 with lifelink. Let's do the cycle. Inspired and Rule. God's Willing is cool. Steadfast Sentry, Brightwood Tracker. Look at the top 4 cards. You may reveal a creature, put it into your hand. Besides that, it's a 2/4, so a big blocker, or the Dragonfire. Growth Cycle is good. Okay. Yeah, I've seen people use it very well, that they've got a bunch of them in their graveyards, and it works very well. And then a mountain. Okay. Leyline of Anticipation, Cerulean Drake. Hopefully I get an opponent with red. Oh, speaking of Corpse Knight, that reminds me right here. Let me switch over here to the Amazing Cam. Because then right here, I have a Corpse Knight right here. But wait a minute. Can we zoom in right here? What does that Corpse Knight say right there? I got one of the mythical, misprinted Corpse Knights in real life, and I have it here perfectly encased because this is going to fuel my retirement along with this little guy right here. But anyway, this Corpse Knight, I cracked it from a pack, and it's the misprint, so that's cool. I have the regular one, the real one, and then I have the misprint. That's fun. Okay, so back to this. In blue, I could get another Cloudkin Seer. I could do a Drake. Befuddle. Let's do a Befuddle. I want that Drake, but this is a common, so I'll probably get it later. Yeah, let's do that Drake. You have 4 of the 2/3s. That's pretty cool. I haven't cracked that many. I think I've only cracked 2 in total, and one of them was real, and one of them was the misprint. So if you've got 4 of them, get ready to send your kids through college with the proceeds. Are we going to make a Heart Piercer bow meme deck? Again, I'm so tempted for that because if it works, it works amazingly. Bone to Ash, big ol' counter spell, Convolute. I think that's a better counter spell. Negate. Another tracker for 4 mana. Here we go, Boreal Elemental, big old 3/4 flyer. With a fun sound, Frost Lynx. Oh, wait a minute, Season of Growth, I want that. I want those scries. Let's change up the music for a moment. Let's go over to Chiptune. That's pretty fun. Alright, so back to this Fencing Ace. I kind of like Fencing Ace when it's got some equipment on it. Moat Piranha. Hardcover Befuddle. Like I said, there's a Befuddle that wield. There's another Befuddle or a Wolfkin Bond. Something gets a +2/+2 and you get a 2/2 green creature, natural end. These are target artifact or enchantment. Actually, yeah, let's throw that in there just in case someone has some cool artifact or enchantment. Another growth cycle. Angelic Gift. Natural and I guess. Aerial Assault and Yoked Ox. Totally yoked. Alright, pack 3. Brineborn Cutthroat is kind of a tricky merfolk pirate that might get bigger if I cast instants or sorceries. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see if we can get some stuff happening on their turn. Ooh, there's the Risen Reef. So probably grab that right away. There's an Unsummon. Grafdigger's Cage. Winged Words, Silverback Shaman. Yeah, let's get a big old 5 for Ape Shaman. Another Convolute. Brightwood, Mammoth Spider. I think that'll work for some reach. I don't think I have a lot of air action going on. Might have the Master Star because you use +1 until end of turn for each other creature you control. That might be cool. Anticipate. Take the Unsummon. I have one Unsummon so far. Let's see if another comes around. Those are definitely useful in Limited. And then as for here, well, Might of the Masses is kind of seeming interesting. There's another Growth Cycle. Another Mammoth. Let's see if we can get some of these cycles to work. Thicket Crasher, I think, because I have already a couple of elementals. There's another Pup, there's a Vort's Claw, Plummet for some air, defense, there's the Puppy. The strongest pack has the fiercest pups. There's another Heartpiercer Bow. Yeah, I'm gonna totally do that Heartpiercer Bow meme deck. Fairy Miscreant. I never got any other Fairy Miscreants. Pick 8. Wolfkin. Gift of Paradise. Feral Invocation. Marauder's Axe. Flash and +2/+2. I'll probably do the Axe. Another Vial, sure. Golem, sure. Another Spider. Disenchant, I suppose. And Rage. Okay, well. Let's do the usual here. Switch over to my anime Vivian sleeve. Let's take out the off-color things for the moment. Maniacal Rage, for example. Then we'll switch over to this route over here. I guess I don't need that golem, a little too big. Shaman, 5 mana. We'll do 1 mammoth, 1 boreal, 2/1 flying first strike. Take it Crasher, Yarox, Wave Crasher. So a 4/4 for 4, I guess it's not so bad. Brightwood Tracker, nah. Cloudkin, the puppy, nah. Risen Reef, yes. Befuddle, yes. Convolute, probably. Gift of Paradise, probably. Nature's End, I got way too many of those, just 1. Dragonfire, I got 3 of them, probably 2 is enough. Marauder's Axe, nah. Heart Piercer, I totally want to make the Heart Piercer work. If I've got a bunch of them on the field, I can have it do 1 damage to a creature, and God's Willing doesn't help. Season of Growth, yes. Growth Cycle, I got 3 of them. Maybe I'll just keep 2. Moat Piranha, nah. Cerulean Drake, Cutthroat, Sailor, Glades, Unsummon. We got 45 cards, 14 creatures, 14 non-creatures. That's a little high, isn't it? 7 instants, 6 artifacts, 2 enchantments. Let's look at that again. So a 1/1 Sailor, it's got flash, it lets me draw cards. I have 3 of these Glades. Give me some life, plus a chump blocker, plus might get stronger later. Let's do 2 of those. Got an Unsummon, Cutthroat, 2/1 flash. The Drake 1/1 could be great if my opponent has red. Growth Cycle, let's cut that down to 2. Season of Growth lets me scry. Heart Piercer, Dragonfire does damage. Cloudkin Seer, give me a card. Risen Reef gives me a card. Befuddle. You know what? Let's put the heal. Let's put that another Glade back in because I might actually get some Risen Reef action going on. Befuddle, Convolute, nah. Gift of Paradise, nah. Yeah, Rock, Thicket, Boreal. Okay, 42 cards. I'm at 2.6. Average, 14 creatures, 11 non-creatures. So looking at things again, at the very top, I've got a 5/4. With Trample, when it dies, it draws me a card. A 3/5 Reach. Spider. Boreal Elemental, 3/4, and it costs 2 extra mana to target. That's an Elemental. Wave Crasher, that's an Elemental. Actually, let's look at it like this. 8 elementals. Okay, so if that Risen Reef comes out early on, this might be amazing. Befuddle, Natural End, that's the only one that's like, obviously, if they've got an artifact or enchantment, totally dependent. You know, on a best of 1 game, that's that big question mark. Well, let's give this a shot. 42 cards. Let's see how that goes. We'll switch over to the Amazing Cam and see how that goes. So let's see how that goes. Perhaps a little bit of loots. good luck might be good luck. Okay, here we go. Opening hand, got the Dragonfire, the Kin, Cerulean, Unsummon. This is fine. Turn 1, Unsummon if necessary. No one said they're going to do that. Fine. I get my own creature right there. This crypt doesn't do anything until they've got 5 lands. Turn 2, Dragonfire to start up. Ooh, turn 3, Risen Reef. If I get my 3rd land. Come on, 3rd land. You gotta go to Loots and give me the power to get my 3rd land for that Risen Reef. They have 3 lands themselves. What can they do with green-white plus 1 more? Loaming Shaman. Okay, that's a good one. There's my 3rd land. Perfect. Bring out that Risen Reef. That's fine. Okay. No attacks. Now, if they don't put some sort of aura on that Shaman, I could take it out with the Dragonfire. You did the loot thing. Thank you so much. Really appreciated. 1/1 Death Touch. All right. So let's see. Will they attack? They didn't attack. Okay. Probably. They probably are going to do something with that Shaman. Let's do it like this. I want to get that growth cycle doing its thing. They might block with that Vampire. Oh, here's the thing popping up. Look at that. It's amazing. It's over there. Nitro 5 Game Changer. So that's coming in with 4 whole damage. Hey, I'll support you as much. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Look at that. Nitro 5 Game Changer. That looks kind of like a cool laptop. If anyone's looking for a cool laptop, explore a more immersive level. Whenever a creature you control dies, gain 1 life and draw a card. Okay. Guess we'll just send that back. Not block that. Now if I get my Nature's End, that's going to take care of that pretty well, but nope. Okay, so let's see. This is an elemental, so that'll draw me a card. 2 cards. Look at the top card of your library. If it's a land, you may put it into the battlefield. If you don't put it, reveal it. Sure. And then draw that. Alright, gonna get some elemental action going on, perhaps. Need a better laptop. You can play Arena. There you go. Follow the loot link right there. Follow that loot link. Okay, target reveals their hand. Exile all non-creature cards from their player's hand and graveyard. Interesting. Everything was a creature, so... Well, I suppose here, let's take out a sailor. Let's draw a card. Another land. Now that Drake wouldn't be a... Nope, it's just a Drake. It's not an elemental. Okay, let's see if I get any more elementals. They're going to be able to... Their loam, shuffle any number of target cards in their graveyard into their library. In a limited deck, I guess that's good. Shuffle any number of target cards. Did they? Ooh, Heartpiercer Bow. They're living the dream. You should have done that to my... You should have done that to my reef. Alright, so that Heart Piercer, like I said... Okay, so I have 3 of them in my deck, and they have 1. But they still managed to get that to work very well. So if they attack with that 1/1, they're gonna knock something out of the sky, probably. So once again, I don't have anything that impressive in my hand, but they really needed that card. Okay, so they're gonna attack, probably hit the Cloudkin. And then have no blockers at the moment. My deck seems to be okay, yeah. They've got 10 life. To target, that only deals with a target creature. Okay, well. I guess let's just take everything out. Might as well take out that thing as well. So I'm at 19 life, and I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7. I have lethal damage, unless they've got blockers. But I'm sure they'll get a nice blocker here. And I'm battling Lezari. They can sacrifice their crypt here. Ooh, Villas. That's pretty cool. I just gotta go kamikaze right here. When it enters the battlefield, return another creature you control to its owner's hand. Yeah, let's do this to get another Risen Reef. So, put a land down, I guess. Return the Reef. Play the Reef again. Living the Dream. And that gets me the growth. And I'm out of lands. Okay, that's fine. What does this Villas do again? Play 2 life? They're not going to pay any life on that. So, we're just going to go for it. Sorry, Spider, you're dead. But that'll be 3 damage. Then I'll do a Season of Growth and then a Drake. Alright, Villas is drawing them a lot of cards, which is great, and they've got a lot of mana. Oh yeah, I should have returned the Glade. Well, no, I don't need any more life. You know, I'm at 19 life. I needed to return the Risen so that I can get more cards. You know, 19 life. Even if they attack me with their 8/8, I'm at 19 life. And the Risen Reef is card draw. Alright, so they're going to do their own little creature right there. Fine. This is the part where Arena is telling them also, you're taking a little too long. You're greedy for life. That's fine, we all are. Okay, great. This is when I get pessimistic and it's like they're gonna turn it all around. Do I have any way to deal with that Villas? They're gonna start putting negative counters on things and drawing cards. Well, fam, it was great while it lasted. This game is over for me now. Alright, so honestly, I don't think this is going to really work out in my favor because they have a big old 8/8. They have their Heart Piercer. When something dies, they draw cards. They've got a huge amount of cards. Like, let's be realistic. This is not going to work. I've already used my unsummon. I'm not going to be able to get rid of that. Broker. They've got a ton of lands. They've got a ton of cards. Let's just move on. Can't stand to have the to have it drawn out like that. You know, let's be realistic. Let's just move on. Sometimes you have to know when to hold them and when to fold them, and this is like they had everything going. They had a big bomb creature, and you know it looked fine that it was going to kind of work, but not really. Okay, so here. Let's see what we get here. Okay, so once the blue mana starts flowing, we can do some cool stuff. There's the blue mana. Might as well bring out that Cutthroat. So what can I do on their end in instant? Let's bring out that Reef. I've got a couple of Dragon Fires. I can put out the Dragon Fire and do the damage to that Burglar. Alright, that's the first time that ever works. We'll get that out of the way, start to do a little bit of damage over here. Okay, I guess they're kind of shooting through all their cards. That's fine. Befuddle. They have 4 mana. They have the cool Nicol Bolas thing. They have the Nicol Bolas avatar, that's what I meant. It's not a thing, it's an avatar. Okay, so they're stuck on 4 lands, perhaps. They need a 5th land to do something cool. They're stuck again here. Nothing going on. Let's do this. I think the Piercer would be best to put on my Raptor. And they gave up. Okay, I guess they were just getting mana flooded. That's totally fine. And look at that, we go up to the next level. Bronze tier 1, amazing. Speaking of which, let's switch to the amazing cam. That was amazing. My Corpse Knight is very happy that I was able to pull it off, and my opponent was disfigured from that action. So 1 win. Let me turn on the fan, actually, it's a little bit warm. That's what my BRB screen is for. I should have gone like this to be very professional, but I guess I forgot. Okay, so finally I get to go first. We'll do a glade, then we'll do the bow that gets a little bit of life. We're getting towards the raptor. They're gonna have that 1/1 sailor jump out at the last minute, but they won't block. They might have an unsummon. They probably have an unsummon. Is there opt in Corsa 2020? Oh, they're gonna do that bow as well. Fine. I'll bring out my reef. Ooh, give me that. So if I have my lands right here, they are going to keep pausing for some reason. Okay. That's kind of like what shenanigans do they have? They have something at instant speed. Natural end. Aw, man. Alright, they naturally ended my bow. Can I get my 5th land so I can get my shaman? Sailor. I'll put the bow on that. Fine. And then a glade. Okay, cool. There's my 5th land. Bring that out. Scry. No more lands, please. Do they have a 1/1 something or other? Nope. Okay. Spectral Sailor's going to kill my reef. Next up, I can do the raptor. So when I tried to do the Heart Piercer, I was like, it's whatever. But then other people do it, and it's pretty amazing. And we get to scry. Anticipate, sure. I guess they've got a growth cycle. Of course they do, but I get to draw a land, or get to draw a card. Another glade. Plus another scry. I'm getting all my lands here. I don't even remember putting these cool Rebecca Gay lands in my deck. Just you wait. When I get my 2 Heart Piercer bows on my creatures, you'll pay. Spider. And we will scry a kin, sure. Give me those cards. Draws a card. Alright, well, their heart... What's it called again? Heart Piercer bow. It's not going to be that effective anymore. Got a ton of land, probably just for card draw. Cloudkin will draw me a card. Okay, I will actually get to scry first. Let's scry first, then draw a card. So I don't want that land. And instead it draws me a not land. And we'll do this again. Natural end, I don't need that. Oh, I actually do need that natural end, I'll keep that. And then go all in with some attackitude. Draw a card, frantically looking for their other growth cycle. Okay. They have a lot of targets for them to attack. Whoops. They have a lot of targets for them to attack. I'll keep that natural end so I can get rid of that freaking bow. I have 7 mana and a lot of cards in hand. I'm worried about that. Is there a Vortclaw coming next? Just a little sprite, alright. That can become a 2/1. But they probably want to spend the mana to draw cards. They're going to plummet that. They still have 4 mana for that. They will attack, take out the Drake. They have 1 less defense. Let's get rid of that. Gain some life. I have 29 life. Alright, the only counterspell in the game. But I guess... they're down to 10 life. They have 1 card left. They use their amazing counterspell on me. They are able to draw 2 cards. That's a huge amount of mana. Alright, from Hell's Heart I stab at thee. I'm at 23 life. Crab, 1/6 on the ground, which I'll laugh at. Fortress Crab. I don't know why I kind of forgot about that card. If I didn't attack with the spider, I could have taken out one of their flyers, I guess. They're reaching to get cards, but they're out of lands. So I guess what I'll do is befuddle so I can draw a card. So that'll draw me a card, which was a land. Growth cycle, alright, let's take out their crab. So whenever you cast a spell that targets creature you control, draw a card. Dragonfire, okay, that'll be good. I can finally take out that sailor. And then by that time, they might be so utterly despondent, they say GG. There we go, without their card draw. Plus went minus. 1 more win and I go up to silver. So that's fun. Blue-green flyers plus elementals is working all right. that was my second game or my third game? I'm already losing. That was my third game. Right, I won twice and lost once. Yeah. So let's switch over to this cam right here. I bought this. Where did I put it? I bought this. I bought a box of Keyforge. I haven't opened it yet. Do you all know what Keyforge is there in the chat? Keyforge? Age of Ascension. So it's the new game by Richard Garfield. And it's supposed to be very unique in terms of each box comes with a pre-made, it's a pre-made deck that you don't add or remove from. Alright, so they have their own Dragonfire. I don't think there's much graveyard action. So, there's not like a lot of like graveyard recursion, like graveyard stuff coming out. I mean, ways to get stuff out of the graveyard too much? I can unsummon my own creature and do that, or I can get a big old 5/4. Or I can unsummon their thing. That would be epic. I have 5 mana, and they have that Dragonfire. Octo Prophet. Missed out about the new game. The kids were in my face wanting stuff. No problem. This is I'll pull it up again on the other camera in a moment. Yeah, it's Keyforge. This is a brand new game from Richard Garfield, the inventor of magic, and it's just another way to do cool stuff. Okay, hold on here. I need to regroup. Let's do my own Dragonfire on that. That thing's annoying. I'm gonna bring out... can't do anything there, actually. Okay. 6 mana, Blood-Soaked Altar. I doubt they'll be doing that. Okay, I guess I'll do this to my own thing. Because you need to sacrifice a creature in order for that to happen. Let us first scry and then see what's coming. I don't need another land. Give me that. I don't need another land. We'll put the bow on it. Yeah, exactly. I just unsummoned it, although, when they do their altar right here, I could unsummon their 5/5 black demon, but they first have to discard a card, sacrifice a creature. I don't think this altar is going to really work out at all. Like, why would they kill their own 4/6, So let's destroy... Okay, so let's put it to the group here. Should I destroy their artifact, their Dragonfire, which will do 2 damage to my flyer and kill it, or destroy their altar, but they've got to pay 2 life, discard a card, sacrifice a creature, and then you get a 5/5. So should we destroy their altar? Creates a demon, but you have to sacrifice 2 life and discard a card. Or destroy their Dragonfire, which does 2 damage to my flyer. Let's say the Dragonfire. Growth Cycle, sure. Deals 1 damage to that, who cares? So they have their own Heart Piercer, which they will attach and then kill my thing. Fine. And I will befuddle their thing next turn. Season of Growth will get me that. I can get out a chump blocker. Don't need that land. Do 7 damage over here. I'll befuddle them when they attack. Okay, what are they gonna do here? They're gonna take that out, sure. I'll befuddle. And I get another land. Amazing. They do 0 damage. They have 1 card in hand. They're gonna do it. They're gonna discard their card, kill their creature, lose 2 life, and get a 5/5. Well, maybe not. Okay, well, let's attack with this 4/4. Are they gonna do all of that junk? Master Replicator? Okay, fine. Return another creature you control. Well, guess I'll put that out. And a Glade. That's kind of weak. I guess what they're gonna finally do here is create that 5/5. There we go, there's their magical Christmas land. They're gonna sacrifice their 5/5. Discard that card, lose 2 life, and then they're gonna get a 5/5. They keep looking at their artifact over and over. Come on, Quatermagus, I know how your own card works for you. You should know how your cards work. They're thinking and thinking and thinking. There we go. There was a lot of effort to think about that, so... there was a lot of lands that I was drawing, which is kind of funny. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. I see more people are joining in on the stream. Welcome, welcome. Let's go for the next battle right here and see how that goes. And while that's coming up, I'll switch over to the amazing cam and show you this right here. Keyforge. Unlock a world where anything is possible. So it's just another card game. And yet, way too much land. Alright, so here we have 2 in a row. That is horrible. I guess this will be good enough. Next, dealing with a red player. And I got the hello and the nice. This is from Boo17, Ember Cat. Got a lot of... They're not gonna block that. They need their mana acceleration. Doesn't matter to switch this over. Oh, switch cams. Yes, yes. Sorry about that. The awesome cam was too awesome, and it was fully taking over. So here's what happened. I summoned a few creatures, and they have their Ember Cat, Pack Mastiff. I'm missing all my blue mana. They won't block that Mastiff. I'm at 24 life from summoning 2 of those Glades. I'm thirsting for blue mana, because then I can Cutthroat on their turn. In theory, they could summon their Planeswalker now, because they have that Ember Cat. There we go, exactly.
I think I'm a decent enough pyromancer.
Very slow player.
Let's get stoked.
Alright, am I gonna live the dream? I'm gonna have 2 of these bows on this Glade. And then when I attack again... Okay, so that Ember Cat's probably gonna get huge, but I'm still at 24 life. So I'm missing all my blue mana, and again, they're taking kind of a while to figure their stuff out. Add 2.
Hot, 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 hot.
That's some fun voice acting on Chandra. Okay, there you got 5 mana. Are you gonna summon your other Chandra? Nope, you're gonna get Vortclaw. Fine. And all I'm getting is my blue mana, my green mana. Beautiful. So by now it doesn't even matter. That's dead. End turn, I'm gonna get 7 damage right here. Yeah, that bow, okay, they're gonna kill my creature there, and I'm gonna concede on the next turn if I don't get any blue mana, because, like, you can't play Magic without lands.
Oh, I just want to hop all those fire critters.
Alright, GG, you got everything you needed right on time, so let's go claim these prizes and then see about playing one last game. So 200 gems. And a booster pack. Chandra's Regulator. Alright. Let's play the traditional ranked ladder. See if we can climb a little bit on that. I think I'm at, what am I at? Gold 1. Getting a little close to platinum. Last season I was able to get up to diamond, actually. I recorded a video about it. I wasn't able to do it live. And here I'm battling Oblite. Oblite, however you say that. I have some cool sleeves. They have some cool Moo sleeves, really cool actually. I'm gonna deal with some of that. Okay, we're gonna deal with a Teferi. And deal with some flyers, interesting. So I'm just gonna spam the skies over here. 2 mana, 3 mana, Hanged Executioner, okay, really good. Let's see if they sacrifice their Hanged Executioner to get rid of my Djinn. Alright, this is a completely meme deck over here, so now that we know what's going on, let's go over here. So it's blue and white. What can I do to deal with that? I got a lot of creatures, so let's Essence Capture, red or green, Tail's End, Entrancing Melody. Alright, let's see that about capturing some of their creatures. They're not that high costed. So let's try that again. So let's see if they get their God Hand again. They got their favorable winds, and then they got their creature that makes their flyers stronger. Like, okay, so let's see how that goes. Get to draw first. Kind of amazing there. This might be some crazy card draw. Hopefully I can get this going before they set up too fast and get some counter spells. They're going to drop a tapped land. There we go. There's my Pierce. Okay, let's not be too greedy, because if they do another favorable wind turn 2, I'm going to spell Pierce that. Then I need some counter spells for those creatures. Okay, the War Kite. Fine. So now that's a 3/3. You probably will block it. Oh, not? Okay, fine. I'll take 2 lands, 2 cards, thank you. And no counter spells at all. Amazing. So let's do a Fairy Miscreant and another one for a card draw. So this deck is so full of counter spells, but then obviously nothing comes in. They have their own Obsession, fine. And their own Wind, fine. There's that Wind. Alright, there's my counter spell. Draw 2, nice. Entrancing Melody. I can maybe steal their thing, right? 4 mana in total. Yep. And I keep their obsession, I believe. Nice. Of course, they're gonna do their 4th mana, and they're gonna do a only a Storm Chaser. Okay, that's fine. 2/2, another wind. That's fine. Well, I've got your Marauder, so that might not be so good. That's funny. Okay, so let's send that over. Another obsession. Land, okay. Let's drop that there. I got 5 mana. What do we do here? I guess I'll drop some flyers. 2 mana. We'll stick with that. So I don't even need to block that Tamer. That's fine. Let's counterspell that. And then one final Curious Obsession. Fine. GG. Alright, there we go. Got him with their own Marauder. Do I want a negate as well? Dive down. Actually, let's also switch our music up for a moment. Let's go with upbeat. If I negate, yeah, let's take out a Winged Words and do a negate. Take out 1. Yeah, dive down doesn't seem that important. Alright, let's see here. Game 3. So it really helped that I had those Curious Obsessions. Okay, I got Curious Obsession again. They have their own Siren. They will probably put a Curious Obsession on their Siren. Then I gotta wreck mine. Spectral Sailor, that's fine. Miscreant. Okay, so they're kind of blowing all their creatures. 2 obsessions. Oh man, do I want to do 2 obsessions? Okay, gotta slow down. I know I'm very aggro, but I'll do a block here. 3 lands. Marauder. So now I've got a 2/2. Come at me. Nothing. All right, so here's a 3/3. Are you gonna triple block? I guess so. Alright, board wipe. Whenever at the beginning of end step, if you didn't attack with a creature this turn, okay, I can keep it because I did attack with a creature this turn. Okay, there we go. Oh man. Okay. I can't really steal anything here. Yeah, this blue deck works pretty well. I I can pay 0 and take their spirit. Yeah, let's do that. Then I'll have enough for... Then I'll have enough for still the retort. Now their executioner can still do its thing. Alright, cool. I got one more counterspell. Storm Tamer, I guess, is fine. Another obsession. Okay, let's put 2 obsessed creatures. I have to try to build something similar. I can put the deck in the Discord. Remind me right after this game, and I'll put the deck in the Discord. And then a land. I'll keep it in hand just to make them think I'm full of counterspells. And we do not need that big bird creature. Spell Pierce. If I had dropped my land, I could have survived that Spell Pierce. Essence Capture and a Djinn. Yeah, let's bring out the big baddie. And then a Siren. Okay, I don't think that's really gonna work out for you. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna be able to protect my creatures. This one will live. Then I have a final Essence Capture. I'm sorry, Obelete. I'm going to have to send you back to the Obelete. You're going to need to block that 5/4. And just for some of this... Let's not even beat around the bush. They're going to block that 5/4. My 3/3 will go through. It'll draw me a card, maybe a land, and I'll have enough for a Spell Pierce in Magical Christmas Land. Nope, I got 2 Spell Pierces. Okay, GG, Oblite. Favorable wins. Okay, let's do this. Let's do a good game, and let's give them one more chance. This is the most magnanimous amount of magic you've ever seen. Gonna give them another chance. This is the last chance. Hopefully they don't get a board wipe. I guess let's just go for it, even if they have some sort of thing in hand. Okay. There we go. First it was a rocky start. This was kind of a long game, wasn't it? And I'm back on gold 1.2. Actually got to gold 1.4, and then I fell and came back, and here I came back again. But I think streaming an hour and a half is good at this point, and I got a Niv Mizzet. Remember when this card was amazing? So let me go over to the deck, and I'll copy... I will copy that... Oops, not a clone. I will export and then go to the Discord and put this mono blue deck that I'm playing with in the Discord, and then you can grab a copy of that, Mark, or anyone that's in the... you go by a slightly different name on the Discord. So there we go. Put that into the Discord for you. Well, everyone, I think that'll wrap it up for the moment. I've streamed for an hour and a half. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. Didn't do as well as I wanted on the draft. It just, the cards, weren't quite in my favor. I thought my deck was all right, but I don't know. This very last one, I just got all green mana and just didn't work. And then I climbed the ladder a little bit, so that was cool. Didn't get resurrected just to die again in the War of the Spark. I don't remember his first resurrection, but I know that he did die in this last War of the Spark. Spoiler alert. But yeah, thanks everyone. If you don't know by now, I'm going to be a featured streamer on Monday, August 19th at 3:33 p.m. You might have to do some time zone and hemisphere calculations to figure out what day and time that will be, Mark. But it'll be 3:33 p.m. Pacific time, Monday, August 19th. So hopefully you might be able to stop by. Other people as well. I'm going to give out access codes or booster pack codes for Arena, and maybe also crack some stuff. Let me do a little preview right here for people that are hanging out. I'm also going to crack these things right here. Check it out right here. Does anyone know what this is in the stream right there? What is this? Obviously, there's text on it for you to read. But what is this? I'm going to open a pack of this during my featured streamer event. And these are some Garbage Pail Kids 4th series original from 1986 with the original gum in it and everything. And look at that cool t-shirt that you can get if you got a million of these. See, can you read that right there? Garbage Gang. Oh, did you call them back in your day Garbage Gang? They were Garbage Pail Kids. I know, like Ninja Turtles. In the US, they were Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But in the UK, they were Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. But yeah, these are original. My local comic shop had a box of them, so I bought one. Well, actually, I looked at it. I'm like, is this original? So then I look at the back and it says copyright 1986. Made and printed in the USA, and the gum is dextrose, corn syrup, gum base, softeners, artificial flavors, coloring, and BHT to preserve freshness. So let's see if the gum inside is still edible 35 years later. My math is bad. But also, maybe I'll also open these. These are the latest ones. Garbage Pail Kids. We hate the 90s. This is 8 sticker cards. Still from Topps. Still full of stickers. And I got one of these. This is copyright 2019. This is the latest one. Can we get a close-up of that? Distributed by Topps Company, etc. Scranton, Pennsylvania. And maybe I'll probably also open up one of these. Garbage Pail Kids. Oh, the horror. What is this? Oh, the horrible. 4 stickers that focus on horror. Look at those classic little buggers right there. And what else? I got some other cards right here. Some Star Wars cards. So this Star Wars trading cards plus a 40th anniversary Star Wars. So I'm going to open all of that during my stream, my featured stream, and I'm going to give away booster packs as well. So tell everyone that you know, everyone there in the chat, tell everyone that you know that on Monday, August 19th, 3:33 p.m., every day that week, actually, I should be on tap Monday through Friday, 3:33 p.m. to to be live playing some arena, giving away codes and opening up some stuff like here. Stitch Face Stan was your favorite? Oh man, I remember those old ones. There was that one little robot that looked like a Gundam. But anyway, once again, everyone, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you had some fun, and I'm gonna do it again next Saturday plus that Monday. And thanks for hanging out. See you next time.